Listín Diario Director's Reflections for July 3rd of 2022. Forced landing. The phenomenon of news fatigue forces the media, both print and digital, to make a forced landing in the adoption of new narratives that connect with the demands of an audience that seeks content different from today's. The latest report from the Reuters Institute on the consumption of news in the world has set off alerts about this abrupt change in the ways and topics of consuming content that clearly project a disturbing disconnect between journalism and the public. In short, the global study reflects that the majority of users of networks and digital newspapers are avoiding news about the pandemic, inflation, the war in Russia and Ukraine, and others that are emotionally disturbing them. And instead, they increase their attention to more relaxing topics and migrate towards the TikTok and Telegram platforms, which seem to be replacing traditional ones. In them, entertainment is a king. The magnet effect has made important traditional media outlets, which at the same time have robust digital newspapers, experiment with news formats on TikTok as they have already been doing on Instagram and Facebook. These findings of the Reuters Digital News Report make up an interesting X-ray of what is happening in digital audiences and force us to rethink and reformulate the policies of hook and monetization through subscriptions. The same challenge applies to the print media, which have seen the number of subscribers or readers on paper decrease, and now have the duty to reconsider their content in the face of new trends that favor more the audiovisual consumption of news of interest or relevance to their lives, not bad news. As well, contextualize stories that explain the why and how of the events. Declarations or propaganda, both that which comes from the business or political world as well as from the government, do not attract readers or users who perceive them as dubious or motivated by interests that do not connect with their own. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translations by Indira Rodriguez.